Thanks for tuning in. Before I start this video, here's my legal disclaimer. I am not a lawyer. I am not giving you legal advice. I'm simply telling a story about an unusual situation that my family overcame. If you checked into this channel before or know anything about me, recently, alongside my son, I've been battling educators, essentially so he can just have a normal school year like every other child. So he told me he's having an issue with an educator, and I told him if he wanted it to stop and if he wanted me to go talk to that educator, I needed some kind of proof, some kind of ground to stand on. So I gave him a recording device, and I made a video on April 11th about how to pretty much get your kids a cheap hidden camera and let them record whenever they're in a legal, lawful, public setting to get evidence of wrongdoing. After that, I had a meeting, and I recorded that video, and I just kind of want to jump into it with you guys and let you watch it. I might pause and say a few words, but let's just start it. I
wanted to say I got to meet your wife. Is it the little one? Who's the little one?
That's my little boy, Cole.
Huh?
That's my boy, Cole.
Cole? Was there, oh yeah, he's K4?
Yep.
And is he, what school is that at?
Totally.
Yeah, half day, right?
Yep.
He was really awesome, cute. I remember my little ones at that age, like real, really cute, well behaved, and doing some great things. So, thanks for taking the time to meet with us. We definitely want to make sure that Rex has a great finish to the school year. That's our number one goal, like I told you on the phone. Yes, great point. Yeah, great point. So Mike is not going to be with us this afternoon.
I really ain't got much to say there. All I really did want to say was that my son has to learn how to deal with, I guess you would say, people who are in leadership who he doesn't believe should be there. So I don't want him out of that class. I want him to stay there, and I want him to learn how to deal with opposition, because he's good. It's just like me. It's came at me my whole life, and I've dealt with it quite a bit lately, just as he. So
that's awesome. Yeah,
he's sticking in that class, and he's going to finish it. But I want to make sure that he's never in a class with him again. I mean, he's a special ed teacher. Okay.
Pause right there. My son is not a special ed student.
What special education is he administering to my son?
That's fair.
Can anyone answer that?
So it's
because in your conversation with Barbie, you said you don't know what he's doing in the class and you don't know why it's pertinent to it. I heard it.
You heard that?
Oh yeah. I record all my conversations with you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can tell most everything that he has written about my son has been lies. And there it is, right there. There's your camera, there's your microphone. I had to make that because you guys say that you don't have the capability.
Quick pause here. If you go back and watch another video of mine, it's school board administration is scrambling to cover this up. The educator that's in front of the camera right now states they don't have the capabilities to save recorded videos and send them to people.
Please. Well, I do. So, all of those statements against my son are false. I got proof. If he'd like me to put it up on YouTube, I sure will. Leave my son alone.
So, that's essentially what my family what I had said that day, and I did not expect a retaliation like this. What you're looking at here is our local school board decided to draft a policy saying it's against their policy to record, and therefore you cannot record them in meetings. Now, as I said before, Wisconsin State Statute 968.31 is a one-party consent to record. It's saying here in Wisconsin, if you are part of the conversation, if you are a party to the conversation, you have the right to record it under any circumstance. Wisconsin's under the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals, which has affirmed the right to record public employees during the course of their duties in a public setting. So if you're in a public building and they invite you in, you have the right to record them. The onus is on them to protect the privacy of sensitive topics or materials. You cannot trespass the eyes from viewing anything in plain view. Okay? So, with all of that being said, here's what I did. I took this book right here. I bought from Barnes & Nobles. And it's kind of hard to see, but you see that little reflection? There's the camera. And back here, where those perforations are, that's where the microphone is. They saw this, and it scared them. But it should. It should. This is one of the only tools right now that we have to legally and lawfully fight against tyranny. And it's happening right in our own public education system. So, take all this as you may, but we're not stopping. We won't stop recording. As a matter of fact, I am going to record twice as much now because that policy is unconstitutional. And when I was in the Marines, I was always told to never obey an unlawful order. And there's nothing more unlawful than disregarding the Constitution. Thank you for your time. Keep your kids safe. Be their loudest advocate, because most of the time, you're their only advocate. Have a great night.